Welcome to part 2 of Emo Terraway. We are over here where we need to kill the last group of the mind blades. So when the sin pulls out, the root will go up and lure other spirits in. Just stay out of range of the mind blades and keep on casting ether. And infuse anyone that gets low on health. So that's all pretty much you're doing. Keep staying alive and infusing people. So just keep up your enchants and just wait for them to infuse. Yeah. As you see right now, I always move out of range of the mind blades when I'm trying to cast ether. Because I mean, it's better to not fail. Or when you can take your time and not fail. So yeah, that's pretty self-explanatory. Anyways, the sin will ball up all the graspings in the whale area. Just don't aggro anything. Just follow kind of the same path he follows around. And when he's kind of balled them up behind the house, move up and kill the terror webs. Just don't just don't do anything with the grasping, because if they aggro onto you and pull out, they will like start interrupting and killing everyone, and you don't want that. Most of the times that's you die and you have to tell you to get yourself rest. So over here, just infuse the writ and the necro if they're if they're taking too much damage. And if you do get a meteor shower casted on yourself, move out of the way. Don't stand in there and get hit by a meteor shower. Because a lot of times I see people just standing in meteor showers, which I don't know why people do that. It's kind of stupid, but you know, I'm not here to judge. So when you're done killing the webs, the root will move the spirits right behind the grasping so they can't escape, and the necro will spike them down. And that'll be kind of your last thing you do with the whale team. Once that is done, you head back to the labyrinth reaver. Just kind of retrace your steps, and make sure that the assassin, your tank, is with you, because you'll have to rebond him if he moves out of aggro range, and it's just one more thing you to do. So now we will move on to the quest Unwanted Guests. What that quest encompasses is killing these 5 keepers that spawn all around the labyrinth area. So you just need to tank while the lab tank kills all the reapers. Oh no, all the keeper of souls, sorry. So just let him get into position, walk up to the reaper, and when he says take the quest, or you can ask him when he says take the quest, he will tell you, and at that time you can go ahead and take the quest from the labyrinth reaper. And do not aggro the Vengefuls. Try not to aggro them. If they do aggro onto you, do not run them to the Reaper, because it's just makes things a lot difficult. Also, if you think that the if you do aggro the Vengefuls and you're standing close to the Reaper, please do bond the Reaper, like cast Prod Bond on him, and like make sure he doesn't die, because if he dies, it's a fail automatically. And just watch your aggro range and watch your distance from the lab tank. Just keep him inside the mini circle or the mini map, and you shall be fine. That's one keeper down. Oh, as a side note over here, if you do aggro the Vengefulls, just spam burning speed, because you're more than capable of tanking 3 of them. And just don't panic if you see the Vengefulls, because some people panic and they run right towards the Reaper. I don't know what they're hoping for, but yeah, I've seen people do that. So that's 2 keepers down. There's a third keeper to the left, and that basically, well, you'll be done with the keepers close to the Reaper. I mean, you can't fail from there. You can die, but you can't fail. I mean, that's it. That's the third keeper that's down, and now you will have to tank the skellies over here. There are 2 skellies right in front. That's one of them, and there's one to the left. The lab tank doesn't have to kill them because it's just waste time. So just stand in this location and tank the skellies. Don't be too worried if you... Well, this over here is not planned. I would never recommend having the Vengefulls on you when you're tanking the 2 skellies, because as you see over here, I'm taking quite a bit of damage, and it was actually quite difficult trying to tank the Vengefulls. And I obviously I myself thought that this would fail, but I mean, yeah, I was pressing burning speed like crazy. So over here, just tank the skellies, 2 skellies. You shouldn't have the Vengefulls on your... So just tank the 2 skellies while the lab tank kills the keeper. And when he's done, just run this way. Usually you would run down the stairs to the place where you first spawned when you enter Underworld. But since we were going on to the waste, I will follow the lab tank. But usually you won't do that. You will just go stand in that place. I'll show you on the map where it is. So that's the... How much is it? 4th keeper down? Yeah, that's the 4th keeper down. I'm just following the lab tank over here, but I'll show you the location where you should go. Over here, yeah, the lab tank ran a bit too far away. But yeah, keep him in aggro range and it won't be a problem. Yeah, I'll just ping on the map like a couple of seconds before where I should go. So just stand on that spot. Also, it's preferable you don't get the aggro of the Vengefulls, because they attack the lab tank and provide him or her with the bit energy, because you have casted belts on them. So they can kill him without, but it's easier for them to spam skills if they have the Vengefulls attacking them. Most people don't do that, but yeah, if you see that your lab tank uh, is taking damage from the skellies, if he's stuck or anything, and has only the vengefulls around him. Wait, I must tell you that you should not aggro the terrawebs in any case, because they can cast meteor shower on you, and it's difficult to tank the tellies than the vengefuls. You can tank the vengefuls easy. So if you see your lab tank is going down and only has the vengefuls around him and he's stuck with one of the skellies, you can go ahead and infuse him, but I won't recommend it. Nothing bad will happen. I mean, they won't blame you for the fail if you don't infuse them in those situations. But yeah, I just like to do that because it's easier than having to wait to tell you. So that's all the keepers down. Now you usually head over to the wastes. So sometimes you will have to go to the pits or the plains if I mean the pits or the plains assassins have not done the quests yet, so you can tell you there, and they can like make things a bit faster because they have a few skellies that they have to kill, which they can let through, which the main team can help kill. So over here our pits and plains were decent, so they were doing their job. So we head over to Vale. This is the area you will go to next. Basically, you're done your job over here. All you have to do, I mean, your job with the lab tank. I mean, you have a considerable amount left for the do. That's the hardest part. Over here, you do a quest with the waste terra. Most of the times, I've seen just people. What do you say? Yeah, over here, get rendered by the damn nightmare. Yeah, that's why you always try to stay out of range of the nightmares. They rend you, and it's a pain trying to cast your enchants back. So here, just go over there, and you will go and stand close to the waste reaper, and either you will take the quest, or usually I've seen groups just go and tally as a whole to wastes and do the quest. And I mean, it's a short quest, takes 5 minutes, so it's better to have the whole team in there and help you. So right now I'm just waiting for the main team to tally over here so we can do the quest. Also in waste, try to avoid the coal fires. They slow you down and cast Maelstrom on you, which interrupts all spells. So if you happen to cast Ether Renewal, they will interrupt it. Also, on a side note, if they do cast Maelstrom on you, do move out of the way before you cast anything, because anything you try to cast, I'm sure it will not cast, unless it's like burning speed and you're spamming it, and you might get lucky and throw it off. Okay, see you in part 3.